Hello everyone, welcome to Bayern Now, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. I know this video is coming out very late in the day for some of you in Germany and Europe. I get it, spank me right now. Pow, too bad I liked it, thank you. It's Sunday, church was great, I'm in a good mood, so I'm giving everyone their favorite series. A player-by-player comparison on this channel is like Netflix putting out Outer Banks. It's the best series, hands down, and no one can tell me otherwise. The last time I put out a player comparison between Bayern and Liverpool was in February. A lot has changed. Hansi Flick left Bayern, Liverpool became better. A lot of people would put Liverpool and Bayern as Champions League favorites pretty much on an equal footing. Liverpool had their greatest Champions League group stage in their history. Bayern have done that twice now. So it's only natural that I make a comparison between Julian Nagelsmann's Bayern and Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Let me be very transparent. There was a period of time I hated Liverpool with a passion. For no reason as well, I would watch Liverpool games and just want them to lose. Okay, that sounds too extreme. I just didn't like them. I thought their fans were annoying. They didn't know ball. They pretended like Liverpool invented everything. To be fair though, I think that's every club's fan base. It was very annoying, but now I'm a changed man. I'm a man that has grown up. End of 2019 and beginning of 2020, I started appreciating what Liverpool offered to the football world until they took Thiago and I hated Liverpool again. I'm not kidding when I say this. I didn't watch a single Liverpool game for like 4 months after they took Thiago from us because I couldn't believe it because Thiago Alcantara, at the time he left us, was my favorite Bayern player. I wear the number 6 on my jersey. I didn't just make that up. It's because Thiago wears the number 6. Thiago ready to tackle Alcantara. When Liverpool signed Thiago, they were thinking they were getting an attacking midfielder. And I was telling people, no, he's going to defend for you. And apparently, Liverpool have only conceded 1 goal with Thiago starting compared to 11 goals without him. That's for this season, I believe. Yeah, let's just say Thiago is important for Liverpool now. I grew out of the Thiago phase. I still love him as a player. I appreciate Liverpool as a club and their playing style. They play some sexy ball, and I enjoy it. Can't believe I just called balls sexy. Okay, that's enough. Bayern Munich versus Liverpool player-by-player comparison. In goal, we have Manuel Neuer and Alisson Becker. It's the most American-sounding thing ever. Bayern have conceded the least amount of goals in the Champions League this season. A lot of Bayern fans would show some annoyance towards our defense. The truth is, we're not conceding as much as people think we are. To keep a clean sheet against Barcelona, Benfica, Dynamo Kiev is actually a ridiculous accomplishment. I don't care how horrendous Barcelona is. They always had attacking quality. Alisson Becker is a goalkeeper I follow on Instagram, my personal Instagram, because I just love his lifestyle. I love what he stands for. My man's out here just preaching the gospel to me. I like it. So I do like Alisson Becker, but Neuer's the greatest goalkeeper of all time. I'm hoping no Liverpool fans will disagree with this, but this season alone, and if we were doing overall ability, it'd still be Neuer. Neuer's our sweeper keeper. I don't remember any mistakes. I don't remember games where he could have made a few more saves. So we're going to have Neuer in goal to start with. This one's going to be easy. Right back, my favorite position. Everyone knows on this channel, Bayern Munich have the best right back in the world. Nah, that's a damn lie. I can't even pretend that's true. Hell no. Pavard is wank. Benjamin Pavard, the French right back for Bayern, literally came out and said he may not be as sexy as Trent Alexander-Arnold or Cancelo, but at least he's complete and more complete than those two. That's bullshit. Alright? It's not true at all. Pavard is wank. Oh, but people are just gonna fall for this purple patch he's having. They'll forget all the bad moments for Bayern. They'll also forget all the bad things he said about Bayern. Talking about France is better than Bayern if they win the Euros. Kante deserves the Ballon d'Or over Lewandowski. Come on, that's bull crap nonsense. Pavard is an annoying figure at Bayern. Hopefully he keeps performing well like this so we can sell him for more money. Liverpool, on the other hand, Trent Alexander, oh my gosh, hey Arnold, such an animated footballer on the pitch. This guy's crossing is pinpoint accurate, man. He might as well be Jesus with the amount of perfect crosses he has. With this crossing and delivery, You would have thought it was Chick-fil-A. For the Europeans that don't get that, Chick-fil-A is this great chicken place. They're a Christian business. And then they also have great delivery. You might have not gotten it. What's the European version of Chick-fil-A? I don't know. So obviously, I'm going to go with Trent. Such an important player for Liverpool. I'd rather have Trent's attacking output than 2 tackles and 5 interceptions in one game. Who cares how many tackles you make? If teams are scared of your attacking ability, they'll drop back and won't attack you as much because once they lose the ball, they know you'll attack them back and you'll just come up with a great pass and just unlock their defense. So yeah, teams are going to be more cautious against an attacking fullback than one that's allergic to the halfway line because he just stays deep all the time. Get out of here. So Pavard ain't for me. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Center back, this is where it gets interesting. Me, at Liverpool, we have Virgil van Dijk. We're talking about Van Dijk because he's always the easy choice to put in. But what about Joe Matip, man? That guy's a bowler. He definitely needs to look into going back into international football. Whether it's for Cameroon or Germany, he'd be the best center back. Maybe he's concerned about his injury history. The right center back position will be between Upamecano and Van Dijk. Upamecano, a defender that was wanted by almost the entirety of Europe. Liverpool wanted him, but went for Konate because Bayern signed Upamecano. Upamecano has 2 modes. He's either David Luiz, which is 30% of the times, or he's Virgil van Dijk and just destroys every attack. Yeah, so I can't put Upamecano in this team, so it's going to be Virgil van Dijk in that right attacking center back spot. Van Dijk is obviously more mature than Upamecano. This season, Virgil van Dijk is not perfect at all. He's coming back from an ACL. What do you expect? Of course, he's just going to be slightly slower, and he's going to need time to get back to that prime form. He's 30 years old. He's not dead. He has time, and we know center backs, like Thiago Silva, mature very differently from outfield players. I guess they are outfield players. I mean like attackers and midfielders. Left center back, I'm guessing, will be between Matip and Lucas Hernandez, and it's an easy choice. Lucas Hernandez, one of the best center backs in the world. I mean, I don't even know why I'm not saying he's already the best center back in the world. Lucas Hernandez is 25 years old, and he plays like prime Sergio Ramos. Aggressive, but precise. You'll see Lucas Hernandez go into a tackle, and you'll think, oh man, he could mess this up. But he always gets it right. Repeated good luck over time equals skill. Repeated bad luck over time means you're horrible. If Lucas Hernandez gets lucky with everything he does all the time, he pockets Neymar, Cristiano Ronaldo, all these great players. If he's doing that for France and Bayern at a top level, then yeah, I'm just going to have to admit he is the best center back in the world right now. That is not a delusional point here. If you don't believe me, watch Lucas Hernandez play games. He's underrated because he plays for Bayern and in the Bundesliga, but this man has pocketed Mbappe, Neymar. He's never at fault for goals we concede. He pocketed Haaland. It's just, the list goes on. He pocketed Cristiano Ronaldo from left back. He's a world-class left back and a world-class center back. That might explain why Bayern Munich spent $80 million on him. And when we bought him, he was injured. At the beginning of his Bayern career, there were points where I got frustrated because he was getting injured 2 months, 2 weeks. It was very annoying. But for some reason, something must have happened because he's getting more and more fit. I think this entire season, I only remember him not playing maybe 3 games. I may seem deluded, but Lucas Hernandez is definitely getting in that back line. Best center back in the world. I don't care what you think. The left back position, Liverpool fans have been fighting with Bayern Munich. Me, Robertson's better than Alphonso Davies. He's a one-season wonder. Well, that's just false. Last season, Davies was hit with a lot of injuries, even towards the beginning of the season, but he's back now, playing games for Bayern. He's the best left back in the world. There's no debate. I think Robertson may have picked up an injury, or I'm just seeing Tsimikas too much. I'm not sure which one it is. Did he get dropped, or is he injured? Alphonso Davies is like the Neymar of left backs. I wouldn't say he's the GOAT left back already. No, I'd say he's the Neymar of left backs, where he's putting this standard on himself, where he has to keep reaching that, or people don't rate him. If Bayern Munich played right now, and Alphonso Davies takes the ball from one end of the pitch and runs down, dribbles through 3 players, assists a goal, you wouldn't really bat your eye because he did it against Chelsea, he did it against Barcelona twice now, so it's not really like surprising you anymore. That's what happens when you set a high standard for yourself. That's how you become one of the greats, when you can replicate those great moments over and over and over again, to the point where it's expected of you to do great things. World-class players are consistently doing world-class things. Great players that end up in the history books consistently do great things. So yeah, Davies at left back for me. Oh my, this video's taking a while. We're gonna go with a 4-2-3-1. Liverpool play that a lot. In the last few games, they've been playing a 4-3-3 with Thiago. I almost said why now them, but it's actually Oxlade-Chamberlain. The Ox, he's playing. Jordan Henderson, the skipper. I need to stop. Fabinho. Let me stop. I just love that Scouse accent, to be honest. The midfield two for me will be Kimmich and Thiago, ready to tackle God Katara, man. Reuniting one last time. Funny thing is, Kimmich hasn't played for like a month for Bayern because of quarantine issues. Yet he's still one of the best midfielders in the world. I'm still seeing compilations of his season, and I'm like, he only played like 8 games. How do you have a whole compilation? That's how good he is. And yeah, maybe he started the season slow, but if we're going off of pedigree and just Kimmich being Kimmich, he's getting into the midfield. The difference between Liverpool and Bayern would be Bayern Munich are a lot more technical. I'm just being honest. Our midfield would be more technical than yours. Liverpool's version of Goretzka would be Jordan Henderson. Goretzka is a far more superior player to Jordan Henderson. That doesn't mean Henderson isn't capable of playing better than Goretzka. I actually rate Henderson very highly. I think his energy and his work rate and his leadership is very important. But if I wanted someone to take a shot outside of the box with good technique or carry the ball in midfield, I'd be looking at Goretzka. But this season, injuries have really stopped Leon Goretzka. Hopefully with the winter break coming up, he can really come back to himself. But yeah, back to the whole technical thing. Bayern have a technical midfield, but we're also capable of being physical. I think that's the unique edge that Bayern Munich has always had. We can grind results the same way Liverpool can, but we can also control games better than Liverpool. Thiago doubled Liverpool's technical output in the midfield. Naby Keita's always injured, but when he does play, he looks like a baller to me. It must be sad as a Liverpool fan to look at Keita just ball out and then he'll get injured. I hear he's injured again. So yeah, Kimmich and Thiago in the midfield. I'm just enjoying this discussion too much. Ooh, this is where it gets interesting. People are talking about the best winger in the world, one of the best players in the Premier League. Obviously, Mo Salah gets into my team. Kingsley Coman has a shout here, to be honest. We would have a big debate if a certain left winger of ours was still playing on our right wing. I'd be tempted to remove Salah from my team. But thankfully, Julian Nagelsmann came in with some secret sauce, which makes it all work in my combined player comparison. Kingsley Coman is a great right winger, man. Oh, I'm not talking about politics, by the way. This is not a politics channel. He could be left wing, right wing, I don't care. He's a great baller. Very entertaining to watch, has done some great things this season. I'm just glad he's staying fit, to be honest, because with Coman, he could play 3 games perfect, and then he's out for 2 months. But Mo Salah is literally cooking. Mo salad, which is crazy because you don't cook salads. Salah just has a beautiful left foot, tight spaces, he has it all. I really like Salah, man. I like how humble he is. He doesn't go around doing what CR70 does. Freaking taking off his pants and showing his pee-pee to his fans that are 12 years old. Underwear model. Get the hell out of here, bro. You're here to kick balls, not show your balls. What's wrong with you? Salah's gonna be my right winger. We went with a 4-2-3-1, so we need to have a number 10. Obviously, it's going to be Thomas Müller. Jurgen Klopp actually made an appearance in the Bayern Munich Behind the Legend documentary, and he was just talking about Thomas Müller and how unpleasant it is to play against Thomas Müller. One of the funniest lines in this documentary from Klopp is that he would love to have Thomas Müller in his team, but every time he looks at Müller, he just sees the distaste for anything that's not Bayern. In other words, he's going to retire at Bayern. He's Bayern through and through. Muller gets into the team. Don't care what you think. It's just going to happen. Sadio Mane versus Leroy Sané. Sané. Best left winger in the world. Top 3 wingers in the world right now. I think it's Vinicius, Salah, Sané, Coman. Bernardo plays a number 10. Obviously, Mahrez would be up there for one of the best wingers in the world, right? I don't care. I don't watch City. They bore me now. Sadio Mane is washed up. I'm not even going to lie. He's a pace merchant, and that's it. He's not Salah. Change Mane's name and put an S. Maybe he might be good. Sané. Leroy Sané is exceptional. Sané's going to miss tap-ins because he doesn't care about scoring easy goals. But he'll score a goal in between Trent Alexander-Arnold's legs. I think Liverpool fans still have nightmares about Leroy Sané. Don't worry, Liverpool fans. He's back at Bayern Munich this time, so you won't have to worry about him unless Bayern and Liverpool actually played each other in the UEFA Champions League. So Mane, Sané, it's going to be Sané. Up top, we're going to have Robert Lewandowski and Mr. Si, senor. Give the ball to Bobby and he will score. There's something the cup what you know. It's going to be Lewandowski. We don't have to talk about this, do we? Managers, Jurgen Klopp versus Julian Nagelsmann. Klopp is going to leave Liverpool in the next 2 years. Julian Nagelsmann, I would say, is the now, but also the future. I imagine Jurgen Klopp leaves Liverpool and just takes 3 years off and then goes to Real Madrid or maybe Dortmund again. He's a builder, so I don't think he's going to go to PSG to do what? To go work with some of the best attackers in the world in a midfield of Danilo Pereira and Ander Herrera. He's going to lose his mind. So no, actually saying that, Danilo Pereira and Ander Herrera might actually be Klopp players. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, give it to PSG to have the best attack in the world when it comes to personnel and talent, but have a bunch of bums in midfield. Oh, by the way, it's going to be Jurgen Klopp because he's achieved more in the game than Julian Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann has proven himself as a master tactician, a great manager with emphasis on connections with players. Similar to Klopp, they hug their players. Ha ha ha. That's their philosophy. Hug players and good vibes, huh? In all honesty, though, I just admire what Klopp has done at Liverpool. However, there's a plea here to Liverpool fans. For the love of God, please stop letting these Premier League fans keep saying Klopp had 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. They use the same excuse with Ole and Arteta. Jurgen Klopp got to a Champions League final with Borussia Dortmund, won the Bundesliga not once but twice in a row against Bayern Munich. A Bayern side that was in a Champions League final in 2012 to Inter Milan before Milito did what he did, whatever. And a Bayern side that was in a Champions League final versus Dortmund. Klopp wasn't just some homeless manager looking for a home and Liverpool gave him a chance. It's the other way around. Jurgen Klopp was a real coach and Liverpool got the privilege to have Klopp at their club. Jurgen Klopp downgraded when it came to quality and project from Borussia Dortmund to Liverpool. Can we finally just acknowledge that? And now that you have this knowledge about Klopp, do not let these Arsenal fans and other fans in the Premier League just continue to lie on Klopp's name talking about, oh, he got time. Yes, he did, because he's a baller of a manager. Come on, man. All right, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia, and peace.